Hi, thank you so much for joining me. This is Jenny Oya with Nuggets and Things. I want to share something with you, hopefully to enlighten, um, maybe to just spark and to inform. um, I want to talk about the hunt. You know, um, we watch a lot of movies about hunters, and I want to talk about some hunters today. Okay, some hunters. Um, I listen to different ones who go out hunting. There's different weapons you use for, it's according to what you're hunting, right? If you're hunting rabbit, you're not going to use, a big gun because you want a small pellet because you want to save the meat. And some of y'all say, "Ooh, rabbit," and I love me some rabbits too. Anyway, that's another. I'm a country girl. If you have hunting for deer is a different thing for deer. And good gracious, if you're going after a bear, you got to it's um my son had a friend that they went bear hunting, right? And when they were bear hunting, it was something he told me they had to do, which some I like information, right? People teach me things, right? And so he said, when you're bear hunting, you know, um, you don't take a shower, right? Because you get the smell, the scent, right? Because they pick up scents. So you can't, the English, Irish Spring, you can't be going out there smelling, right? And you try to keep the scent down and different things they have to do, right? To get out there, early in the morning, try to find a bear. And so he was all excited about going bear hunting. And I'm like, I said, what if the bear's hunting you? you know? Um, uh, anyway, we'll talk about hunting. I thought about that because I love when I hear about a man who's about to hunt. When he realizes that it's now time for him to hunt. It's something about a hunt. I want you to hear this, right? Because the other day I had several people who were sharing some things with me, and I said, you know what? I need to talk about that. I need to talk about that because it's very interesting to know about a man who's on a hunt, you know. And I'm not talking about anything eerie, spooky, I ain't talking about psychopaths now. I'm talking about men who are on the hunt for their woman, right? And there's a total difference when he's hunting for his woman. I told my sons when they were coming up, I said there's certain women that you meet, right? There's women that you meet that you have already decided this is a woman for me. And so we had a code. I had a code with my sons, and my code was this: when you bring home somebody you're interested in, that you think, Mom, I think this might be the one, because I was the one who did the interviews. I interviewed their women because a woman can fool a man, but she can't fool another woman. Like a man can fool a woman, but he can't fool another man. That's facts, right? You know, that's why the father always want to check out, you know, his daughter's, suit. We call them suits, right? The person that she's interested in. The father would sit down and talk to him because he wants to know who's trying to get his daughter, right? And a mother likes to talk to, who's trying to get her son. So we had a code. Our code was this: if you bring her to me and leave her in the room with me, because that's what he knew, you leave her in the room with me and you go somewhere, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whoever long, you tell her, my mom, I want you to be my mother. And you leave her in the room with me and we're in there talking. Now, if you come back in the room and I'm not there, that's not a good sign, right? It's not a good sign because what I've just told you was, if she couldn't hold my attention and she couldn't carry that conversation, well, you got somebody. You got somebody, but because and I tell my sons, because I'm direct. I'm direct, and I told my sons, I said, look, the reason, right now, you're looking at hips and bits, right? you know, and she has all of that, right? But now, you can't stay in the bedroom all day. You got to come out sometime, and when you come out, you need to know that you got to keep her, because she can bring more to the table. So, if that's what you want, now, if that's all you want, she ain't got to pass my inspection, because that's all you want. But now, if you want somebody that you're saying, I want somebody that's going to be able to fulfill whatever it is you're looking for, and let's talk. And that's who I am. I come in and I do the talking. I said, now, if you come back and me and her are still there talking, now you can move forward. I might ain't saying she's a keeper, but at least you can move forward, because she can hold your mama's. She can hold your mama's attention, and she's got some intellect. She's got some abilities. She's able to do some things that I know that you enjoy. Other than, okay. So anyway, we're going through this because when he decides, oh my gosh, what's the song by Joe Levert? When he's tired of the games and the messing around, he needs a good woman that he can settle down, right? I just can't help myself. Ooh, I love that song. But that's when a man is ready to say, I'm ready to put away all the games. I'm ready to lay down my cards, and I'm ready to settle down. Now, he's on the hunt. Good gracious. Whew. Whew. Boy, I try to tell you, I'm going to try to get through this, honey, but that's something about a man on a hunt. It's something about a man on a hunt. So I told my son, it was one day I had an experience. I got to tell a story. I had an experience one day. I was in the house, and one of my neighbors came over, and she said, Miss Jenny, she says, you got some fine sons. Those 2 sons you got is fine. I said, yeah, I know. One day I'm going to get a chance to see them. And he said, they both single? I said, yep, they're both single. She said, that young one you got to go to the school, because he's a high school band teacher. And she said, whew, he be dressed every day. I mean, he be sharp. I mean, whew, boy, I'm telling you, your sons. I said, yes, ma'am. And she said to me, she says, whew, why they still single? I said, I guess they ain't ready to settle down yet, right? And she says, that boy be dressing. I said, yeah, I dress him every day. She said, you dress him? I said, every day. I said, every night. Every night. I take his clothes out. And y'all probably said, yeah, see, you're doing too much. I know. But I'm doing it for a reason. See, I'm doing what I'm doing for a reason. Because that's the one who said he wants somebody like me. Every night, I take his clothes out. And he used to wear them 3-piece suits, 2-piece suits. I had the brother shop. I had his suit, his shirt, his tie. I even had the shoes as his drawer, by his door. I had everything out that he needed to get ready for school in the morning. So all he got to do was run in that shower and grab his stuff, and he's ready to go out the door. But 5:30 in the morning, this is me. 5:30 in the morning, I'm up making his breakfast. So when he gets up, breakfast is already done. He got his breakfast, and I also got his lunch. I got his lunch ready. His lunch is never a sandwich. Normally, it's what he had left over from last night dinner. That's his lunch. I have it packed for him. So he has lunch to take with him, and he had his breakfast that he could take or he could eat before he left. So at 5:30 in the morning, I'm up, getting myself together in that kitchen, making sure he's ready for school. And when he goes there, he's already ate breakfast and he has lunch. That's what I do. And when he gets home from school, I normally get off of work about 5. When he gets home, dinner is done. So he's got 3 squares. Now, this is what I do. That's what I washed his clothes. I made sure his shirts and stuff was hung up. He was straight. She said, "You do all that for him?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Oh, you make it hard for a woman." I said, "I want to. That's my intention. My intention is to make it hard for a woman. I want him to be able to say, when he chooses somebody, I want him to choose somebody that he's looking for and he ain't desperately trying to get. And what he said he wanted was somebody like his mother. So I want him to know these are the qualifications you said you wanted. You make sure she has those things," she said. But when a woman get off from work nowadays, they be tired. I said, "Bull crap, honey. I get off work every day." I said, ain't nobody no more tired than me. Plus, I got 4 small children in the house. Because by the time I had it, I adopted 4 children. I got 4 children, teenagers. One was maybe in elementary. I'm working full time in my pretty 50s. And I'm making sure the house is done, clothes are clean, and he's straight when he go out back and forth to school. Now, she said to me, "He probably won't never find nobody, because you make it hard. You do too much." I said, "He'll find somebody, because there'll be somebody who's willing to put in that kind of work, or they're already doing it." Good gracious, what you talking about? I said, "See, when we were coming up, I'm one of the baby boomers. I'm a baby boomer. When we was coming up, our mother had us in the kitchen. By the time we were 8, 9 years old, we learned how to cook. My mom would tell me what she wanted for dinner. She would leave a little thing on the refrigerator with the ingredients and what we need to do. When she got home and my daddy got home at night from their jobs, dinner was done. I didn't have to worry about burning food. Oh, good gracious. You burn that food if my daddy don't. You ain't burning nothing. You learn how to cook. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because see, we had 4-course meals through the week. And a bigger one on Sunday. And that's how I was raised. So I did the same thing with my children. They had a 4-course meal every night. I cooked. They had everything on that plate. And if there was something left over, that's what they could take the next day. And that's how I raised mine. So my sons knew. They knew that they could expect that. So this girl telling me about you working, you tired. Honey, again, I'm a baby boomer. That's how you were just raised. You knew how to cook. You knew how to, make that kitchen stink. So when my son talked that he was ready to hunt, good gracious. Honey, I wasn't worried about nothing. Not one thing. Because I knew it was going to be well. Because I've already set the table. So when a man said he's ready to hunt, now you look out now. You can look out. Because now, he done already got in his mind what he's looking for. He done channeled this thing for a minute. Because see, there's a time when they have to play. I tell them, get the play out you. Get the play out you, honey. Get all the play you got out. That way when you ready to settle down, that's gone. Get the play out. They call it back in the day, sowing your oats. You get the play out. Because when you decide that you're ready to settle down and have somebody, you are saying that now there's no reason for me to play. Because I done did all my playing, right? I told my sons, I said, look, I said, whatever you want. You want a fancy car, you know, you want to go racetrack, whatever you want to do everything you want to do now while you're single. Don't have no responsibility. Do all that. Get it out your system. Because once you get married and decide to have a family, your life is going to change. It's going to change. Because now you have brought somebody else in your life. And it could mean it's going to change a lot of things that you have wanted to do. So my baby boy said, the other day, he said, yeah, mama, he said, I'm meeting these women and they don't want to do the stuff I like doing. I said, what I say to you? Because, you know, he's got his motorcycle. He got some four-wheelers, you know, stuff he likes to do. He's an outdoor person and he's active. He said, in females he talked to, you know, they ain't into that. I said, so you gonna give up what you like to go on a hunt, or you gonna find somebody who likes, you know, some of the things you? Because look, you're not gonna stop riding your motorcycle. You're gonna ride it, and it'd be nice if you could have your sugar on the back of it, right? Riding with you. Because look, one day, because I ride with him, you know. So I want to back his bike with him riding. We going to the movies together. And we taking pictures. After we get there, you know, he's, you know, me and boyfriend out. That's right, me and boyfriend out. And I posted it. And so he's talking to this girl, and she says, I don't know why you talking to me. You know you got a girlfriend. He said, what girlfriend? I see your post, you and your girlfriend all the time. Out on a motorcycle, going to the movies and doing this. And he said, my mom, no, your girlfriend. I seen it. She says her boyfriend. I said, look, I said, my son and I ride the motorcycle together. We go to four-wheeler together. We go on cruises together. That's what we do. I do that because I want somebody to be with me and he wants somebody to be with him, right? But we don't have, you know, anybody that we in relationship with. So we doing this. But now, I haven't missed nothing in life and he hasn't either. But when someone comes into his life, you know, he knows what he's looking for. Somebody get on the back of that bike with him, ride on that four-wheeler, because he said, Mama, you gonna get on your four-wheeler? I said, boy, I'm tired of that four-wheeler bouncing me up and down them hills. Bumpity, bumpity. I said, look, we done misaligned my back. I said, ain't you tired of your mama going with you everywhere? He said, no, and he ain't. He ain't. And I'm like, oh, good gracious. But he's on the hunt. And when a man goes on the hunt, wow, you're talking about a specimen. Honey, they know what they're looking for. And they got everything in alignment. They got everything lined up because they already said, I'm ready to now settle down. And I'm looking for the one who I can settle down with. And I'm prepared for them. You see, you gotta be prepared for the one you said you're ready to settle down with. You can't be living in your mama's basement now, talking about you ready to settle down with somebody. Hey, come on, baby. You the one I want. We're gonna live in my mama's basement. Now, some of y'all go ahead and do it. Sugar ain't living in nobody's basement, honey. You ain't hunting for me and put me in your mama's basement. That sound, I don't know, it's like a movie. It looks like one of them thrillers or something. I ain't going to, no. That was just a side journey, y'all. You know I got to laugh about stuff. But you know, some people say they own a hunt and ain't even prepared for what you're hunting for. Then again, it might be because it's according to what you're hunting for. You know, what do you expect to bring home? Because hunters expect to bring home the hunt. That's what they're out there for. They out there to bring home something. You got up, got dressed, got your weapon together, make sure everything's, it's a bad thing now. You got your gun, you got no daggone bullets, right? When you going out there on a hunt, don't go out there without your wallet. You make sure you got a car that works. Don't be bringing the... Whew, Lord have mercy. Can you imagine? I want you to think about this. This is a side journey. It's a side journey, y'all. Can you imagine going out? Somebody talking about, I come to take you, girl, I come to take you out. Me? Yeah, you. And then we go out to this nice place. Ooh, I'm all full and feeling really good and laughing because it's a really nice night. And they bring out the check, right? And they go looking at me like silly. Good gracious. Oh, and don't let them come back and talk about your car has been declined. Oh, give me a minute, honey. I have to have me some water on that because that's too much. That's just too much. You ain't had no business out here hunting. And again, it's according to what you're hunting for. Everybody has their own preference, right? I'll say that. I'll be done. So, when a man is on a hunt, when he's ready to say, I'm ready to bring somebody into my life, I'm ready to feel that spot in my heart. I'm ready now to say, I don't no longer want to be an I want to be a we. Things change. His life changed. His atmosphere changed. He prepares for what he's about to bring home. Note it, honey. Note it. And when he decides to bring you home to what he says he's at, right? To his home now. I ain't talking about Motel 6. I ain't talking about the Hilton. I'm talking about his home. There's a difference. We need to see your home. You gotta have a home. Ladies, pay attention. Pay attention. If he's ready for you, he's taking you to his home. Okay? Home. That word, keep. That's where you're going, to his home. Because he's ready now to say, like the birds, listen to them. They got a nest. They got a nest that they bring that bird to and say, now we can have some birdies. That's what he got, a nest. I need to see your nest. You need to know there's a nest. But anyway, again, honey, to each their own. To each their own. But I'm telling you, I need to know that we're not leaving our house and going to the basement. I know there's a story in the Bible about Joseph, right? He had all these experiences that he had to go through, from the pit to the palace, all these things. He was down in the pit. He went to the palace. He went back he went into prison. All these P's, right? Then he went back. I'm at a stage in my life now. I ain't trying to do all that hip hop, hibbity. I just need to know there's a home for me. And if you're hunting, make sure you got a home. Because I'm talking about men, hunters. I'm talking about bona fide, certified hunters that know how to hunt. And when they know how to hunt, you ain't got to explain things to them because they already know how to put things in alignment. I'm telling you, they got stuff ready for you. They ready for you, for real. They ready for you. So when a hunter comes to you and say, hey, been checking you out, you know, Blasey taking these steps with you, those steps, because it should be some steps now. It shouldn't be a step. It should be some steps. You hear me? Nobody should be doing one step and then they got you steps, you know, because it takes time, you know, unless you know you don't went to that love at first sight, which I've told you before. Now I believe in it. It can happen, and that's what y'all got. Hey, I'm happy for you. But if you're going through the steps, because he's the hunter, and a hunter, they love the hunt. It's about the hunt for them. Hunters love the hunt. It ain't just about the reward, it's the hunt. You know, their adrenaline moves from the hunt. You know, back in my day, yeah, in my day, right, the men love to know that you wasn't easy. Now, I don't know about now, but they wanted you to play hard to get, or just be hard to get. They didn't want somebody that everybody can just say, hey, how you doing? And then you off and away. Mm-mm. They want to know that you worth the hunt. You know, because they like the hunt. You know, it's the prowess. You know, they get a chance, to show their skills. Give them time, to go into the bag and show you what they got. You know, telling you, honey, there's nothing more exciting than a man that's on the hunt and then he enjoying that hunt. He's out there, and he's watching every move you make. Every move you make. See, that says he's interested in you because he's watching you. He could be coming to the diner where you work at, right? And every time he comes to the diner, he's sitting at the same table waiting for you to serve him because he's interested in that hunt. He leaves a tip and a smile because he's interested in the hunt. He's a hunter, right? They leave you little trinkets and they show you things. You just gotta pay attention to him, honey. Pay attention to him because he's on the hunt and he's enjoying it. He likes knowing that that you find him interested or interesting because he's definitely finding you, a person of interest. Ain't that exciting, right? So, ladies, if someone is interested in you, he's on the hunt. Girl, yeah. You dazzle in that one, because guess what? If he's interested in you, he's found something valuable about you that has made him have his eyes on you and you only. He's not stopping at every diner and sitting at a certain table for this one, that one, and the other. Now, he's only at your table because he's interested in only you. You hear what I'm saying, T? And when he calls you, and when he says that, it's directed to you because he's telling you he's interested in you. Don't foul it up now. Don't go messing it up, talking silly. I've seen some people tear up something. I'm like, you did what? To him? you just silly. You just silly. You know? Because you had somebody that was interested. They were hunting. And when he said he was hunting and he has found his hunt, he has found you. He has got excited. Now he's got plans for you and him. He's got plans. And you can mess him up by just being silly. Saying the wrong thing. Oh, honey, the stuff that people are doing now, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They're watching too much TV. They're watching these reality shows. They're watching these daggone housewives of this place and that place, and then they think they are that. You know you ain't got no long money, and you know you don't live that kind of lifestyle. But you asking somebody to give you something that you can't even give to your own self. Ain't that the silliest thing? Now you asking somebody, they got to purchase you. And you think they're hunting for you? You get what you pay for. You know? Don't let these TV shows, these reality shows, this silly stuff that's going on out here, don't let that mess your minds up, ladies. Don't let that mess your minds up. And have you thinking that you are one of these stars on these shows, that you know that somebody's got to come to you, you know, wealthy and be able to have you live this lavish life, you know, like you have arrived somewhere. Stop it. I'm not telling you you're not valuable, but I'm telling you this: don't be silly. Okay? Don't allow this fiction stuff to mess you up from a good thing and something and someone who could treat you better than any. These are shows, honey. When the camera stop rolling, you don't know what they're doing. They just showing you. It's entertainment. They're entertaining you. And entertainment is supposed to keep you laughing and excited. But don't forget, it's only entertainment. It ain't real. You in the real world. And you got somebody hunting and has found you a person of interest. And you trying to be silly. Because now you want to mimic somebody you seen. You ain't none of the Kardashians. You ain't who are the other people, them stars. You ain't none of them. Come on now. Because see, if I could have me a way to talk to y'all ladies one-on-one, I could tell y'all something. I could tell you something, sweet. And I'm telling you, when I get finished with you, honey, you have hunters come from everywhere. See? Be the person that your life demands. You're in demand. Don't worry about the ratio. What they say about the ratio? Oh, 12 women to 1 man? Honey, please. Please. I'm telling you that ratio's off when you are an asset that they're looking for. You can be a prize that they want to bring home. When you are the prize they want to bring home, honey, you beat any ratio. Because they ain't looking for nobody but you. And that's what you want, somebody who's looking for you. But now when they find you, be the person that understands if they worth it, that hunter is worth it for you, don't go getting silly, you know, asking for these name brand watches, pocketbooks, and shoes. To impress who? To impress who? Let me tell you about me. It's just me. And I'm going to come off here because I want nobody making no bad comments. I don't care. But anyway, I'm not going to own a bag that costs more than I got an account. I have an account with $97, and I got a bag that's costing me $1,200. That cost me $1,200. Now make it make sense to you, because the math ain't mathing to me. You see what I'm saying? To impress who? Who am I impressing? My girls. Honey, if I got to impress my girls, they don't know me by now, I got to impress them. They ain't really my girls. And I'm so superficial. I am so superficial. Ain't nothing to me. Nobody needs to be hunting for me because I'm superficial. I ain't real. Honey. All I'm about is trying to impress people who ain't doing jack city for me. Now that's just me. Okay? This is just me. You know, I don't own nothing with nobody's name on it to impress nobody. Nothing. Nothing. I tell my children, don't buy me nothing. I have to walk around there to say, oh, this is so-and-so. This is so-and-so. This nothing. You hear me? And I can afford it. Trust me. I can afford it. But I have nothing like that. Because it's not about that for me. So when the hunter is on the hunt, be somebody that you want to be hunted. You know, you want to be, hey, I want to be that prize. You know? Because there ain't nothing like a hunter who's on a hunt. Ladies, ain't nothing like it. Oh my gracious, honey. And then you are the prize that he looking for? You the queen he want to bring to his kingdom? Please, don't mess that stuff up. Honey, don't mess that stuff up with being silly. Just don't do it. Don't be silly. You know, post me a comment and say, should I do this, Jenny O, y'all? And I'll tell you, girl, no, what's wrong with you? Girl, you got a hunter? A real live hunter who knows how to hunt and he's ready? Don't be silly. You know. And y'all hunters, make sure you're ready for what you're hunting for. Get all your stuff together now. You know, make sure you got all your stuff together. So when you say, that's the one I want, you ready for that one right there. Okay? So, this is Jenny O, y'all. I got something I want to share with you. Guess what I got? Look at this. Can you see it? Yeah, you can. This is lemons. Isn't it pretty? I'm going to show you a little bit about what I do. See my cinnamon sticks? And I got some cloves in here. See my cloves? Let me tell you about these cloves now. These whole cloves. You see the little black ones. You can also use as like a breath mint, right? So they are edible, but you can just pop in your mouth. And guess what? They'll be like, you can use that gum, right? You have that. And then I got orange peelers. Now this is an aroma. When I get done, put it in my pot, let it simmer, and my house will smell so sweet. It is so sweet, I'm telling you. So instead of spraying your house, or sometimes those candles, right? We know those candles really, I burn them from time to time, but they're not really good. You know, I try to be healthy. I'm trying my best to go healthy. So I just want to share a little bit me. Is that okay? Cinnamon stick, orange peelings, slices of lemon, and some whole cloves. And then you use that, put it in some water, a pot on the stove, however much that's just one orange. So those are all the peelings from one orange. I love navel oranges, so that's what it was. But I don't throw away halfway nothing. I have other stuff that I, you know, when I cut my vegetables up and stuff, I put them in a jar. At the end of the week, I put them in my compost. You know, so I'm doing my compost this year. So I am really, because I'm trying to prepare myself to live off the grid, honey. So I'm trying to get myself together to learn something, right? And somewhere back here, let me see, here it is. My water bottle. I ain't got to show you the name brand. But in my water bottle, you'll see there's a lemon. And then there's a rosemary. Okay, you can see the stem. Right? I put rosemary in there. You know rosemaries are good for you, right? All these are benefits. There's beneficial health benefits. And of course, you know the lemon is always good for you. So This is my water. I'm about ready to go take my walk this morning. So I got my water ready to keep me hydrated. Got my lemon in there. My rosemary is inside. And I drink this. And sometimes my water bottle, I'll put, I can't pronounce the word right, so y'all know what I'm talking. Cayenne pepper. I probably tore it up right. Tell me I messed it up. Cayenne pepper, I'll put that in there. Just that in my water. Sometimes I just put turmeric in my water. Sometimes I just put just cloves in my water. And that's what I have with my water. So when I'm drinking my water, I'm also drinking the benefits. So I always spice my water up. Okay? So that's a little bit of Jenny O, y'all. So y'all learn a little bit about me more and more every day. You have a fabulous day. Let your light forever shine. Let it shine, honey. You know, be great, be wonderful, and most importantly, be real. Be real. Ladies, if there's some hunters out there, hey, be real. Okay, hunters, fabulous is your hunt. You know what I mean? They say, have a good hunt. Have a good hunt. Hey, don't you go out here stalking nobody now. Blessings. You have a great day.